I'm talking to Leslie Maynard, who has a long history of being a member at DCYC. Tell us your story.
Thank you. I came here when I was 12 years old. My father and Mr. Patterson were close friends. All of us had been sailing on White Rock Lake. And the year that White Rock dried up and there were yellow jackets under every dock, we decided we needed a new harbor for our fleet of boats. My father was an original member and a Commodore in past years, and I loved coming up here as a kid. I was 12, and the waterfront at that time had a lot of sandstone rocks, so I played Indians and cowboys, and we had pirate things that we built and played on the sandstone rocks and had a wonderful time. There were no telephones except one that hung off the end of the clubhouse in later years. So this was a true retreat where nothing kept you from learning how to sail or having a good time on the water.
Who taught you how to sail?
I learned how to sail by myself from my father and a little bit of coaching on a sunfish. And as soon as I mastered the sunfish on how to get it back up after I turtled it, which I did several times, my parents would let me go anywhere out on this lake as long as they could see the sail and it was up. They knew I was fine and didn't panic. So sailing was kind of self-taught, and sunfish is an easy way to do that. Over the years, there were, lots of other kids up here that also were learning how to sail. And I crewed for my father, and then I was the helms person, and he was my crew, which was kind of fun. The fleet of Lightnings was probably the biggest fleet that we had, that we traveled with, and we took it to Shreveport and to Houston. So I got the feeling of what it was like to go to other regattas and have a really good time as a kid.
Last question. What's your favorite part about being a member here?
Meeting new people, learning their stories and their history of how they learned how to sail. I think that we have a good mix of all kinds of people who are interested in boating. And it makes for good conversation and absolutely great stories. There's some people here that are wonderful storytellers, and those have been printed in the Haler over the years, that you can enjoy their trips to the Bahamas or other places that they've traveled and sailed.
Okay, well, thanks, Leslie.
Thank you.